And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Malaga. Well, it's not so sunny Malaga today. It's slightly overcast and a few drops of rain, but still we have a beautiful setting in a beautiful part of the world, and you join us for the start of the Open Championships 2017. The first 3 days have been taken up with sub-junior and junior competition. I would normally say now the real lifting gets underway, but we can't say that after yesterday. The worry is we may have already seen the best lifting. What a superb performance that was by Alexander Rubets yesterday, making open world records in squat and total. This afternoon's session is the men's 59 and 66 kilo classes, and both classes will be run together as one flight. So we will see all the squats, take a 20-minute break while the lifters warm up for bench press, and then similarly take a 20-minute break after bench press as they warm up for deadlifts. There will be no continuous back-to-back flights today, or certainly not in this session. First lifter up is Raika from Romania. 100 kilos on the bar for him. And that's a good lift for Raika. And good afternoon to Ralph Farquharson, who has just joined me in the commentary booth.
Sorry for being late,
No, you've got plenty of other duties to attend to as well, Ralph.
Yeah, it should be a really exciting afternoon, Martin. Let's hope it's as good as yesterday afternoon.
Oh, well, I just said that in the introduction before you joined us, Ralph. Normally we would be saying this is the Open, the real action starts here. But can anything that happens in the Open
class... It's going to be extraordinary to do that.
Match yesterday evening's extraordinary powerlifting session. But this is Paweł Ozmielowski from Poland, lifting in the 59 kilo class. One of two Poles in the class, two Poles, a Russian and a Romanian. And the overwhelming favourite has to be Dariusz Bozola.
Yes.
The Pole who has lived in the shadow of Fedoshenko for about the last 15 years. And his heart must skip whenever he sees Fedoshenko has not entered in a class. Fedoshenko probably getting ready for the World Games, I would imagine. I'm pretty
sure he is. He's certainly one of the favourite.
But let's not talk down Bozola. No. He is a superb lifter.
He is a very good lifter. Been around for many years as well.
Now this is Ozmielowski, the other Pole, opening on 200 kilos. Our old friend Hassan El Begiti is in the 66 kilo class.
Yes.
Ralph, along with Russo, the Czech, Masters 2, lifting in the Open.
That's
the Russian Danilov Pisasali of Italy, Signani from Italy, and Grotkowski from Poland.
Some big names
there. Really high class field.
Sure.
And I'm sure you're going to enjoy the lifting that awaits this afternoon. Just discussing with the commentary crew, Ralph, the TV crew rather. It's good for the TV crew and the commentators perhaps to have these wee breaks.
Yes, it's
but
necessary, I think.
From the point of view of the viewing public, I think they enjoy the back-to-back continuity. Yeah. But this is Corral Russo. Now he normally has a great squat and a great deadlift, and he's suffering with long-term shoulder injuries. And
is he a Masters 1?
He's Masters 2.
Masters 2,
if I remember correctly.
Yes, I think you're right, yeah.
And what we tend to see is great squat, great deadlift, and just a little more than a token bench press, just to keep him in the competition. And it's such a shame, but I guess when you've been bench pressing all these years, start as a junior and you know a
tear on the
Masters
shoulders,
too,
the chest and the arms, sure.
But this is Russo, and he has got 210 kilos on the bar, lifting in the 66 kilo class. Shouldn't be any problems with that one. And we have 3 white lights. can't be many Masters 2s good enough to compete in the Open, but Russo is certainly one of them from Czechia. Now Signani from Italy. We're still in the 66 kilo class, and Signani is opening in 215 kilos.
Been competing for 8 years. He's a train driver. That's good.
Hope he wasn't listening to you last night then, Ralph. Yes, a very interesting profession, train driver.
Yeah.
215 kilos. We want to see a solid column of green.
Yep.
Against
Everybody's
the first
in the
round.
competition. That's
Oh,
a good squat.
That's just in, I think.
I
Yes.
think so. I think you should get it now.
Oh, I think so, but 2
Got
to
one
1.
red.
Well, centre referee gave a red light. He's not held up a card to indicate which one.
I think it's got to be depth, I
It's
think.
got to be depth,
Nothing
yeah.
else.
But now Kirill Krut, the Russian. He's been competing for 17 years. He is a businessman, and he is opening on 225. And as you can see from the screen graphic, we are back in the 59 kilo class.
Yep.
Krut would be the favourite for the overall silver, based on prognosis. That looked good.
Yep. Should be 3 white lights. And
Yes,
it is.
indeed.
Good lift, easy.
Now Vizola is up next.
240
240 kilos on the bar. The last lifter in the 59 kilo class. What a great lifter he's been over the years, Ralph. As we say, if Fedoshenko had been a little bit bigger, this guy would have been a multiple world champion.
Sure.
I expect this to just fly up. Just composing himself, making sure everything is right. And it'll go just deep enough, and it will fly up.
And the setup is so important,
Yes.
because if you get it wrong, once you get the signal, you cannot change it. You've
That's
got to
right.
go with it. That looks good. Oh, yes.
Well, that's a good squat.
Nice and deep, no question asked.
No,
What referee say? Good lift, perfect.
he went very deep, didn't he?
Salvatore Pisasale.
Way below the knee.
Yeah.
255 kilo is the next
Now
lifter.
Pisasale, the second of 2 Italians in the 66 kilo class, is next up. The rest of the first round lifts will all be in the 66 kilo class. Jim Mcgill from Great Britain is the technical controller from this session.
Barlovi.
Igor Zanbut from Ukraine is the chief referee today. An Italian side referee is sitting his IPF Category 2 exam on the far side. And Diego, the Spanish referee, is on the near side. So this is Salvatore Pisasale, 255 kilos. Oh, that's
Yes, good
a
depth.
good one. Probably
Nice
destined
control.
overall to be just outside the medal. Sorry to interrupt.
No,
you
that's
there,
okay,
Ralph.
Martin.
Well done.
But, well, we saw what prognosis means yesterday
Dominovic.
with junior under 120s.
And Danilo.
Young Jack Johnson on prognosis was finishing 5th, and he ended up with a silver medal.
Very comfortable second place, yeah.
But I was talking to him afterwards, and he says he thinks everyone has sussed his tactic of low deadlift opener and then changed it at the last minute. And I said, well, if they haven't, they have now, because we talked about it on the live stream. So, Mariusz Grotowski, the Polish lifter, is out next. Probably the slight favourite to be the overall champion, Ralph, but you know, with Danilov and Elbegiti in the mix as well, it's going to go down to last deadlifts again.
Yeah, any one of those three. I mean, Elbegiti got a big deadlift.
Huge deadlift.
Yeah. Let's watch this first. Yes.
Yes,
oh,
that
that's
looks good.
comfortable. I think at one time he held the European record for deadlift. 370.
Yes, certainly he had the Masters 1. I'm not sure if he had the Open.
I got up.
But
going back a long
Masters
time.
1 lifter
He's
now.
He's now.
And here is the man himself, Hassan El-Begiti. Does a great job.
24 years competing.
Does a great job in French powerlifting.
Yes, he has.
He's does a lot of coaching when he's not lifting himself.
But he's a coach of his PB in the squat is 295.
Comes from the Hagen-Donge area. We went there back in 2010 for the European bench.
Right.
Hassan was one of our hosts for that event. Yeah, always be scared of the big deadlifter on the 9th lift.
Never write them off.
But he's got a good squat as well.
He can squat.
And he competes in the bench-only events as well, Ralph.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, he's good all-round lifter.
Yes. Okay, set up. That's good. Bar slightly low, but that's okay. It's within the rules.
What?
Oh, that looked
comfortable.
I think I'd say very efficient.
Should be.
And it's good.
3 wide lights. He went as deep as he had to go and no further.
Danilov, 285 kilo for the Russian.
Now Konstantin Danilov, 285 kilos on the bar for him.
He's been competing for 15 years.
15 years, wow.
And he's
30 years old.
He
started as a sub-junior and has just kept on going, kept on getting better. And if you want to know the secret of being a top-class powerlifter, there is no secret.
No.
Just work hard for 10 years and wake up one morning and whoops, you're a top-class powerlifter. Too many people want it all in 6 months.
Nah, it doesn't happen.
And they just don't stay in the sport. Oh, that's good from
Danilov.
That's
a good.
How easy was that?
Lift. Yeah. To become a champion, there's been a lot of heartaches along the way. Good days, bad days.
Second Anthem for Radu Raika from Romania.
Now we're into the second round. And Raika from Romania is up next. Not sure why he's lifting quite so light, Ralph. He opened on 100, he's 115. I was looking for a sign of injury. But it's low starters and the other two as well.
No idea.
Obviously been taken here by the Romanians for the international experience.
I can't say I've seen it before, have you?
No. But you would expect slightly higher openers. You know, maybe in one of the 3 lifts it's low,
it's all
but not
all the way through.
3. Listen to the guy that's going to be doing a token bench in a week's time. That looks good, so it should be.
Should be.
Let's see what referee say. Good lift.
3 wide lights.
3 wide lights. Paweł Osmialowski from Poland, 210 kilo.
Osmialowski, the Pole, is next up. Almost double the Romanian, 210 kilos is his second round attempt.
Bodies loaded for Pavel Smelovsky. 210 kilo, 210 kilo.
So this is Pavel Osmailovsky. Second attempt.
Yeah, 10 kilo increase from his second, from his first. And his first was strong, so this should be no problem. I think.
One of two poles in this class. We expect them to be split by the Russian, Krut. But what a battle awaits us in the 66s, Ralph. Very compact, very efficient again.
Let's see what referees say.
3 white lights.
Yeah.
3 white lights. Corral Russo from Czechia.
Hang on.
222.5
Have I
kilo.
seen there?
Of the second attempt.
Red light? Why has it got a red light? There's 3 white
Well,
lights.
it was 3 white lights and it's been shown as red. I think that's just a slip of the finger by the
Computer secretary?
computer secretary. Corral Russo up next. Perhaps if it isn't corrected in a minute or
just,
two, Ralph, it
mention
might be worth leaving the commentary booth and
Yeah,
pointing
I'll
that out.
check it after if it hasn't changed. It was definitely 3
Oh
white
yes,
lights.
he got 3 white lights, without a doubt. So Corral Russo, Masters 2 lifter from Czech Republic.
I'll watch this lift and I'll go and have a chat with the secretary.
225
Yeah.
kilos on the bar.
15 kilo increase from his first. His first was comfortable.
It was.
Yes.
Slightly
That's
harder
okay.
work, but nice and deep and no problems there. And 3 white lights for Russo.
For Corral, Nicola Signani.
Signani, the Italian train driver, up next.
Anzuola.
He's put another 10 kilos on the bar and the weight has gone up to 225 kilos. Squat PB is 237.5. So he will be looking to get this lift and lift something close to his PB third time round.
Bodies loaded.
You've got a smile on your face, Ralph.
I will tell you what he said. I said it was a good lift. Was it? I said yes. He said, but red lights is much better.
He said, I didn't think it was good. I overruled the referees.
Yes, he changed it.
Yes. I think the Polish coach is there saying the same thing to him, but it's already been done. And that looks good
yes.
from Signani.
Say
No,
No.
cold on depth.
sorry,
Yes,
2
both.
lights.
And both referees show a red card.
237.5 kilo from Russia.
And one of the reds was from the Italian referee sitting his exam. He'd be thinking to his compatriot, why do you test me with lifts like that? Now, Krut.
Yeah, like I said again,
So-
you should always give what you see.
Bodies loaded
And-
for Kirill Krut.
Always follow the rules.
This is Kirill Krut from Russia. Another 12.5 kilos on the bar. Line in second place behind Vizola's 240 kilo opener. But well ahead of Osmailovsky's 210.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about the weights they're lifting, Ralph, you forget how small these guys
Yes,
are.
sir. Very small. Yeah, that was good. Should be.
Just in, I think.
Good
Yes,
Three
3
white.
white lights, well done.
Daniel Suola from Poland.
The
250
Russians
kilo
and the Ukrainians in particular always tend to go just deep enough and no deeper than they have to.
It's drill. It's actually drill. You know, every session, the technique is drilling to the mind. And that's how it should be. You know, you don't need to go way below
No,
the parallel. The rule says hip joint must go below the top of the knee. And as long as you do that, you comply to the rules.
Now Vizola, 250 kilos on the bar for him. And well, this is what we saw the Special Olympic athlete deadlifting earlier, Ralph. What did we calculate this at? 40 stone?
Yes.
Was it 44
stone.
44 stone. So this little guy is going to take 44 stone
Yes.
on his back, sit
Cool.
down
And come
and
up with it.
stand up again. Oh, that's good.
And that's very comfortable.
Yeah.
There you are, 10 kilo there, baby.
It's good
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, 3 white lights for Vizola. And just talking about stones, Ralph, it's interesting, you know, whenever I talk to a non-lifter about powerlifting and they say, what can you do? And I tell them in kilos, and I can even tell them in pounds. And they all say, what's that in stones?
You know why? Because they can relate that to their own body weight.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's when you tell it in stones that they look really impressed, or
Right,
otherwise.
Yeah.
The other one I like is when I give what my best lift is in kilos, and they say, that's pounds, isn't it? No.
No, it's kilos.
Loaded.
Now, Salvatore Pisasale, 265 kilos. An increase
Maybe.
of 10 on his opening lift.
Maybe we should announce all the lift in stones, maybe. Yeah.
Well, maybe it would be no bad thing to have a
Yeah,
little
it's okay.
caption
Yeah,
somewhere
good
showing
caption, yeah.
the stones
Why
equivalent,
not?
because if
It's
we're looking to attract lots of
new
new people to the
people,
sport, that's
absolutely
what they
right. I
understand.
think we'll do that sometime for the future.
Something to muse
Yeah,
on, but this
absolutely.
is Pisasale,
How many bags of
260.
sugar? How about that?
Sorry?
How many bags of sugar?
Well, 265 bags of sugar. That's the answer to that. I think
Yes,
he just
that's
got
right,
in at
he did.
the end. He had to battle
he's
through the
got it.
midsection. Should be good.
Say
And
Good
yes,
lead.
3 white lights.
Mariusz Grotkowski.
Now we're into the 66 kilo class for the last 3 lifts. And big jumps from the top 2. El Bagiti's gone up 17.5 kilos.
Yes.
The Russian Danilov has gone up 25. Sorry, 15. 15, yeah.
But that's the way to do it. You
Yeah.
Get your first one in,
Safe.
feel good, feel confidence, and then go for it.
And the outcome is we've got a solid column of green in the
Green.
first round.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to
And
bomb on
now
squats.
they increase the big increase, and they
Yeah.
can now go to work. Because in reality, your second attempt should be what you'll be aiming for.
Yeah.
95%
Yeah.
of what you train for, and 100% plus is a bonus.
We say it time and time
yes.
again, Ralph.
It's-
It's
it's-
not where
it's
you
not
start,
rocket
it's where you
science, man.
finish.
It's
And
not rocket
you know,
science.
people open on their limit. Maybe they get it, but they've got nowhere to go, nowhere to build to.
Yes,
That looks strong
looks
from
good. Has he got your depth?
Rutkowski.
I think he did.
What do the referees say?
2 to 1.
2 to
Two
1.
said yes.
The young man sitting his exam said no. That's as he saw it. That's fair enough. It probably was a 2 to 1 lift.
Either way,
Hassan El
it is a new Masters one. Is it European record? Could well be. I haven't got the
I
Masters
don't
record
know,
with
Ralph.
me. Yeah, it's been announced.
We need to change the referees.
Oh, it's a world record. Masters one.
And we've been told it's a Masters 1 record. We're not sure if it's European or world. It's a world Masters 1 record attempt. Hassan El Bagiti.
192.5 kilo. Get it set up right. Big drive from
Taking his
that's
time.
it. Ease back slowly.
Talk us through it,
Yeah,
Ralph.
yeah. Chest up. Squeeze the muscles down. Drive from the bottom.
Oh, it's good.
The
And
lift
it's
is good.
easy.
Did he get the depth? That's the
I
question.
think so, yes.
No lift.
No,
Yeah, I
2
thought
to
it
1 on
looks like it's
depth.
suspect to me as
Well,
he's
look
going
at it.
down.
I thought he got
Yeah.
plenty depth.
No, it's on the border.
Konstantin Danilo from Russia trying
But certainly the
300
strength was
kilos.
there.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, he could get another half an inch. and
Now,
he's
is
getting
he
up.
more concerned with the record or is he more concerned with the European title?
Yeah.
What does he do next time?
Exactly.
Now, Konstantin Danilov, in the meantime, has put a 15 kilo increase on. He's the final lifter out in the second round, and he is going 300
For
kilos.
Konstantin.
Determination in your face. Set up. Arms close to the body. Elbow down, which is good.
Oh, that looked
How
easy.
is that for a 300 kilo?
Oh.
What?
Perfect. Let's see what referee says.
I think you got that. Yes, three
Three
white
white
lights.
lights.
There's some more there.
Well, 100 kilos is just under 16 stone,
Yes.
15 stone 10.
Anthem,
So
125 kilos.
3 times 16 stone, that's
48.
a 48. Take off 1, that's 47 stones.
Yep,
And it
correct.
just looked like it was
No
a
big at all.
training weight on the bar. And this guy weighs just over 65 kilos. Now we're into third round, and it's Raicha from Romania. Radu Raicha. 125 kilos on the bar.
Bar loaded.
Takes it up to 125 kilos. A reminder that at the end of the third round of squats, which we're just beginning now, we will not go to another flight. We will go to a 20-minute break while the platform is prepared for bench press and the lifters warm up. Oh, did he cut that?
Working.
Just on the
Looks a bit
border.
short from where we're sitting. Let's see.
That was my initial impression, I must say.
And it's
Yeah,
He
he
gets
got
it
it
2
2
to
to
1.
2 white lights.
Yeah. Far side referee gave it a red.
Lifter is Paweł Zmianowski
The one sitting his
from
exam.
Oh, he's doing his
Poland,
exam, is he?
220.
Okay.
Can't disagree with him.
No, I couldn't.
We're just getting a lovely wave from Louise Edwards from Great Britain, who I think is lifting this evening. She must have made the weight when she's not out running.
She actually reduced her body weight, that's what I was saying.
Now Paweł Osmielowski from Poland, another 10 kilos on the bar for him. It's up to 220. He looks focused for this.
Bar is loaded for Paweł Osmielowski.
We are in the 59 kilo class. Just a reminder, we've got both the 59s and the 66s here, but Osmielowski is lifting in the 59s, battling with Vazola and Krut for the major medals.
Good depth. He's fighting it.
And let's see what the
I
referees say.
think that should be 3 white.
Yes, I think so.
Good lift, 3 white lights. Congratulations.
The telltale sign is they're not reaching for cards.
So, yes, that's always
From
good.
Italy, 225 kilos.
Maybe that's what we should be looking for when we try and second guess the referees, Ralph.
Wait for the
But
referee.
of course, once the
movement.
new lights come in, we'll have
Yeah,
to
we'll
find
have
a
to
whole
wait
new
and wait for
strategy.
it.
Now, Nicola Signani again. Well, they red lighted him last time, Ralph, on depth. My initial impression was it was in. You thought it was high.
I thought he was maybe on the border.
He needs
Yeah.
to go slightly higher.
Bar is loaded.
And there are so many train-related puns that My filter is removing from my brain and I am refusing to use. So this is Nicola Signani. Missed it last time.
Just a little bit deeper.
An inch deeper.
Just to please the referee and the rule and stay within the rules. That
No,
looks
I would
better.
say that's good.
Yeah, me too.
No, did he lock?
That's the next question.
The hip seemed soft.
Was it loose?
I think they're
flat?
going to give it to him 2
Yeah,
to 1.
he got it for depth.
Well, he got 1 for depth.
Which is from the Italian referee as well. Like you said, he's doing his cat 1.
Yeah, cat 2, yeah.
Cat 2, sorry.
Yeah. Is he also the coach that was doing the commentary yesterday, Ralph?
No.
No, he's not.
No, it wasn't him.
Looks quite similar. Now, Corral Russo, Czech Republic. We're into the 66s now, as we were with Signani. And Russo is taking 232.5 kilos. Danilov has gone 310.
Yeah, I thought he would have done.
El Bagiti's gone up 2.5
Yeah,
kilos.
I noticed that also.
But his 2.9, 2.5 was easy, wasn't it?
It was just a little bit deeper.
Just
You
a
need to
depth
go.
issue.
Deep enough,
what
I
a
think.
battle. What a
Yeah,
battle.
sure was. You should get this, I think.
2
got it 2 to
1.
Congratulations. Kirill Krut.
Well, it doesn't really matter that the referee sitting the exam is
No.
disagreeing with the others. He's getting independently marked, and it may well be that his marker, I think
be
it's
right,
Sandro Rossi,
Yeah.
feels that, he's the one that's making the right call.
Yep.
I think we had that a few times a couple of days ago with
Yes.
Karl Ingvar.
Yeah.
Now,
Because what
Kirill Krut.
What normally happens is the three jury member have a card and they will mark it, and the referee in the chair must match their results.
Decision, yes.
Yeah, decision.
Rather than the other two
Than the
referees.
other two, yeah.
This is 245 kilos on the bar for Krut. Oh, just got in at the end.
Yeah, I think that's right on the borderline. Let's see what the referee says.
3 white.
Got 3 white, yes.
And next up we have Bizzola, final lifter out in the 59 kilo class, and he is attempting 257.5 kilos at a body weight of just under 59 kilos. That's over 4 times body weight squat.
Yes, I could say 4.
Because 4 times body weight squat was his opener. 4.25 times body weight. Just factor that in. Imagine your own weight, multiply by 4.25, and that's the equivalent of what this Polish lifter is about to attempt. Look at the pressure.
Lots of weight. Just gonna control it, drive to the bottom and punch it up. He's fighting it.
It's a good fight.
What do you think, Martin?
Oh, I think
he's got
yes,
this.
yes, I think he's got it.
Yes, he has.
3 white lights. What a performance.
4.25
Darius Bizzola.
and his own body weight.
Now, the next 4 lifts, all in the 66 class. And we include a 310 attempt from Danilov and a world record attempt from Hassan El Bagiti. But first, Salvatori Pisasale. Just outside the medals at 272.5. Third place held in 275. You know, he might have been tempted to go 275 because he would have beaten El Bagiti on body weight for the
if he
bronze
doesn't
medal
get it, yes.
if El Bagiti were not.
Yeah, successful.
They either didn't spot that or it didn't form part of the plan. I think I'd certainly have put 275 on the bar.
I would have looked at the board
Yeah.
and see
Yeah.
before I put next planage in. Yeah, quite right.
As we say, he's almost 200 grams, 170 grams lighter than El Bagiti. Now, did he cut it? It came back up. Did he cut it? What did
What
they
the referee
say?
says?
He's probably going to get it, I think. Yes.
He's got it.
3 white lights, and you have to say, you know, perhaps that should have been 2.5 kilos more. Now Grotkovsky next, 285 kilos on the bar, second place. This will not affect him. All that will affect him is El Bagiti, because El Bagiti will push him into third if he gets the world record. El Bagiti himself will have to settle for third
Yes.
if he doesn't.
If he doesn't.
And it's, you know, it's in the battle with Danilov, Ralph, if El Bagiti doesn't get his lift, it's really going to hurt him. I mean, it looked really easy, strength-wise.
The lift
Just
is
needed
okay.
to go a
You
little
just,
deeper.
Need to get the depth.
Now, Mariusz Grotkovsky, his third attempt, 285 kilos. And it's a little bit cooler in Malaga today. That should help the lifter.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Got the
it's
depth,
a
I
good
think.
fight.
Can he fight it? He has fought it through.
I think he'll get
should
that.
be a good lift. And it
Yes,
is. Well
3
done.
whites.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh, he is delighted with that.
Absolutely.
No, Hassan El
Yeah, he needs
Belghiti
this now.
for the World Masters 1 squat record, 66 kilo class.
You need a little bit
The
more depth.
referee sitting his exam is replaced by Sandro Rossi, IPF category 1.
Hassan been competing for 24 years. A long time in
It
powerlifting.
certainly is.
Maris, come on, vamos.
World record attempt in
We
the
wish him
Masters
well.
1? Masters 1?
Masters 1.
Masters 1. Which is age 14 above. So I
40
think
to
that-
49, yeah.
I think it's about 43 or 44, something like that.
He's
I
been
think.
Masters 1
It's about a few years.
for a while,
Yes,
yeah.
so maybe
I'd put him maybe
45 years old.
mid-40s.
But you can see in powerlifting, you can still compete at a high level.
Yes.
Well into your 40s and even into your 50s. So there's no limit.
And 60s, Ralph, look at
And
next to you.
And 70s.
No, of course you said high level, yes.
Maybe not high level, but is that a good level?
No,
Come on, Hassan. Let's get this down.
Nice and deep.
Come on.
Oh, that's
deeper.
better. And he's fighting.
Yeah,
oh,
yes,
what
yes,
a
oh!
Oh,
That's close.
well. How close
He got
was
the
that?
depth, but he
I
just
thought he'd
couldn't-
done all the hard work.
couldn't
Well,
fight it back.
the problem now, Ralph, is he
Yeah,
only posted
he leave himself open.
275.
Leave himself
And that
open.
has really, really hurt his ambitions of being European champion. And that's the risk you take when you go for a record
Of course
second
it is.
attempt rather than third. It's great if you get it. But
Problems
if you
with that.
don't, well, Danilov has this lift of 310 kilos to move 35 kilos ahead of El Bagiti.
Yeah, don't seem right, is it?
And that's
That
the
body
difference.
weight.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Maris loading.
And I can
If
tell
El
you this
Bagiti
is
had got that, he would have been within touching
Within
distance
touching, yeah,
with
but
a
it's a
better
big-
deadlift.
it's a big weight to pull back.
Oh, it's a huge weight to pull back.
I just read this out to be 48.7.
48 and a half stone.
So just
Nearly
imagine
49
that's a
stone.
big weight. And the guy, what's his body weight? 65 kilo
65.7.
body weight. He's got the depth. Oh yes,
4.5 times body
Yeah.
weight, Ralph.
yes. And
he gets
three
wide
white
lights.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Well, what an excellent
Ah.
exhibition of
Some
squatting.
brilliant squatting.
What a shame that Hassan Belghiti
No.
just didn't make depth the
He's going to have to
second
pull
time.
his back on the deadlift, but it's going to be
And
hard
he
work.
has a lot to pull back.
Yeah, it can be
But
hard
this is not over yet by a long way.
Not at all.
We'll take a 20-minute break while the lifters warm up for bench press. Please rejoin us then.
See you in a while.
And welcome back to Malaga in Spain. If you've been with us earlier, you'd have seen a really engrossing squat competition in the open men's 59 and 66 kilo classes. The clock is ticking down towards 20 seconds before the first lifter comes out to bench press, and perhaps it might be a good time, Ralph Farquharson, to just give a quick shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, big thank
and
you.
Those are Elico, Lioco, ER Equipment, SBD, Titex, and the La Manga Sport and Leisure Club. They are the main sponsors for EPF 2017, and many thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support. And of course, if you have a company that would like to sponsor EPF and think that you could benefit from the association with a really fast-growing and dynamic sport, then please get in touch. The EPF would be delighted to speak to you.
Yes, we will.
And now, without any further ado, this is Corral Russo, Czechia. Only 85 kilos on the bar. We did say Ralphie has a long-standing shoulder injury.
Yes, he has. I remember
Good
from
squatter,
last year. Yeah, you're right.
good deadlifter. Struggles to get anything meaningful on the bench in terms of his competition, which is a great shame, but it's good that in spite of that, he chooses to stay in the sport, compete at the highest level. And next we'll move to the 59s. And Raicha, the Romanian, and he will be taking 95 kilos. Well, showing Russo, but he's already been. The next lifter up is Raicha, the Romanian. I'm not sure quite what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's got the wrong name person up on the board. Like he says, already gone.
And the coach is saying, get the move on. My guy is ready. He's got his wraps on. Well, I think the problem is Sasha's not there.
No, I think it's the company secretary is missing somewhere.
Here he comes.
Where is it?
I think he's...
Yeah, I think he's gone to the liquor
The
board.
problem is he'd set up for the first lifter and of course needs to hit the button to change now. This is not going to help the next lifter or the one after that, because they'll be preparing.
Lucky enough, it's not the squat where you have a knee wraps on.
Yes,
so
indeed.
yeah, is back. Should be okay now.
And as we say, the next lifter up is Raicha from Romania, and he will be taking 95 kilos.
Radu Raica from Romania, 95 kilo for his opener of the bench press.
And yes, the bar is loaded. A red, a green and a colour, 95 kilos.
You drive, push it through.
No, it's going to be
Did
blues.
you come back then?
It's going to be blues, I'm afraid.
Let's see. I can't see any movement for the referees.
Oh, he got 3 whites. Well, watch it again. Did I see? Was I mistaken?
I wasn't sure whether or not it stopped or carry on.
Watch the background. As the bar comes up, there's where it comes down. Not much.
Nah, maybe that's why
He
they
got
didn't.
away with one. Now Osmilovsky back to the 59 kilo class. His opener is 120 kilos. Look at Vizola's opener, Ralph, 170
I know.
kilos. Almost triple body weight bench opener.
That's a
That's good.
strong opener.
Needs good lift.
Yeah.
3 red lights for
Let's get a
powerlifting.
full column of green.
Next lifter is
Well, that's
Kilo.
always
Then
our
start to
target,
work.
isn't it?
Yep.
50 kilo.
Now, Krut, Russian, is next up.
Competed for 17 years.
Well,
He's
he
a
must have
businessman.
started when he was 8 then, Ralph, because he's 25 now.
Ready.
Yeah.
No wonder he's so good. Do
Nothing like starting early.
you think it's maybe the age that's wrong? He's a very mature-looking 25, isn't he?
It looks immature, yeah.
That's the
Well.
polite version of saying something else. But well, it's either that or Richard Haywood's made a mistake. so
Richard don't make mistakes. He said, no, I don't make mistakes.
one a day, Ralph.
When I tell you.
We'll be calling him 7 seasons or whatever it is.
Let's see what referees say.
That looks
Yeah,
good.
that looks
Three
good.
white
3
lights.
white. Yep.
Continue. Hassan El Begiti, 162.5
Yeah.
kilo in the 66 category.
Yeah, other brands of supplements are also available.
Yep.
So this is Hassan El Begiti.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't try to achieve the world record he
No.
went for. So now he's gonna make up now. He's gonna get 3 good bench in
One
and hopefully 3 good deadlift to pull some back.
162.5. Well, I'm sure I've seen Hassan well over 200 kilos in a bench-only competition.
Oh, bench only, yeah, because I can't
Yeah.
remember seeing do it in 3 lifts. But he needed to die. Yeah, pull some of his weight back. He lost.
He needs this to be a nice, safe,
Yep.
easy opener that he
Absolutely.
can move
He
on
can
from
literally-
considerably to
Yep.
stay in contact with the Russian. Well, it's a good bench
Yeah.
press. There's not another 20 kilos there, though, is there?
no, definitely not. Maybe not 10,
And
but I would say 7.5.
Yeah, I'd probably go a couple of 5 jumps or maybe
Yeah.
7.5 and a 5. But I was thinking, looking at it more in terms of what he would need to hang on to the Russian. He's got the better deadlift. But see, Danilov is open 20 kilos ahead of him on bench. And Danilov is 35 ahead of him on squat. So the lead is going to become insurmountable.
Paris loaded for Darius.
Now we go to Vizola in the 59s. A huge
Big
170 kilo opener.
You can notice that he's using blocks because his feet would barely touch the floor.
Yes.
And it's between the rolls, you can have either 10 centimeter, 20 centimeter, or 30 centimeter high blocks.
Looks to have the 20s there.
Yeah, I think I got 20 centimeter, yes. Big drive.
Oh,
Yes.
that's strong.
Very strong.
Let's see what referees say.
Well, I think we know what the referees are going to say. 3 white
Big
lights.
white light, yes.
What a great lift from Vizola. Now Signani,
Of Italy, 180
180 kilos on the bar for him. And there should be a nice little battle for bench press medals between the last 4 lifters
Paris
in
loaded.
the 66s. Signani opening on 180, but his PB is 200.
Yes. So you could have a big jump.
Could just be
If you-
getting a safe one in.
Yeah, that's it, which is the right way to do it. Get one on the board, stay in the competition,
But
and
we're
then go for it.
all green so far in the first column. I've just seen Sofiane Belkacem in the crowd over on the far side, Ralph,
Okay.
next to Xavier.
Ah, yes. Yes.
No.
I missed that. What happened?
Well, it went down, Ralph. He's going to get blues.
Let's see
He
what
did
referees
lock
say.
it out eventually under his own
No
steam.
limit.
Yeah, you're right. All
But
blue.
yeah.
Lights. Constantine
Now, can I
Danilo.
just talk about something between lifts, Ralph?
Sure.
I think where the referees are sitting today, is much better than where the referees were sitting yesterday
Yes.
for bench.
Yes, I totally agree. I agree. You're in a much better position to see the whole lift. Yesterday they could not see the buttocks, I don't think, and they was just in the wrong position. But the rule says the referee must choose
Yes.
the position which he can actually view the lift.
Would the head referee have any decision to play in where the referees
No,
sit? Can he
no.
tell them? Or
He can't give them advice, but
he
he
can give them
he
advice,
cannot
but he
tell them
can't
to-
tell them.
No.
Okay. This is Danilov. Sorry to
Looks a
distract
good,
you
no,
from
it's
that.
a good lift, I think. That's a funny
And
point.
Danilov gets. It was just so quick.
Yeah.
He was out on the bench.
It's complete. We're still
From
talking.
Italy, 187.5 kilo.
Now Pisasale.
Be prepared, Grotkowski and Russo.
This is going to be a battle for medals.
Yeah.
Pisasale has a bench press PB of 192.5, starting within 5 kilos of his best. And his decision may be, look, I'm not going to get an overall medal, I'm probably going to come fourth, but I think I can get a bench press medal.
Yeah.
But Grotkowski with the next lift, if he gets it, is just going to blow them away and
No,
get the
totally.
gold medal with his first lift.
Totally.
Oh,
Yes,
that's good.
that's comfortable.
Nice, smooth, continuous speed, never slowed down.
Mariusz Grotkowski.
And this is where the lifters had no sticking point.
Yeah, look at this in
Every-
replay, just continuous.
Yeah, every link is
Yeah.
trained to the heights, and that's what lifter must do. Look for your weak points and really strengthen them.
210 kilo bar loaded.
Okay,
for
with
Mariusz.
longer, you'll always fail wherever the weak
Wherever
point is.
you're weak, yeah. Not with the lightweight, of course, but when it
Now we
starts
come
getting
under pressure.
serious, yeah. Now this is Grotkowski. He has a massive 210 kilos on the bar. He will win bench press gold, I would say,
And he's opening.
with this one lift. But is he taking too big a risk? Is he opening too
Let's hope
high?
not. Let's hope
We
not.
will find out in the next few seconds. So we're only in the
Alright.
first round, but this is the gold medal lift in the 66s.
Oh, yes.
He made that look easy.
That's almost like a warm-up.
Well, he got
He got one red.
He got one red. It was
Can
a
you
yellow.
see? Can you
Maybe
see?
it was butt. Let's look
Let's
again.
have a look.
The second attempt of Corral Russo.
Well,
Yeah,
couldn't see the butt
marginal if
moving.
it was.
And if the referee see one side come off the bench, then the rule that does not conform to be a red light. The rule says it must be clear
Daylight.
daylight between
Bar is
the
loaded.
buttocks and the bench.
Possibly a case of someone sitting an exam being a little bit too strict
I think
just
it-
to satisfy
I think it could well be Martin. Yeah.
the examination board.
But not necessary because, like I said, he must agree with the.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, but he's probably thinking that's
Yes,
what he needs to
you're
do,
right.
but actually
Yeah.
it's not what he needs to do.
You need to follow the rules.
We didn't see daylight,
I could see daylight now,
and we have butt light as well as butt cam.
which goes straight onto the
Yeah.
jury table.
So this is Russo, second round, 90 kilos. Oh, it's such an
Driving
effort
it, driving
for him.
it.
Such an effort for him with the bad shoulder problem that he's got. But he does
Yes,
well
got it.
to gut
He worked
through
hard.
it. And next up we have the Romanian Raicha.
Radu
And he is
Raica
going
from
100
Romania,
kilos.
100 kilo. Bar is loaded.
Radu Raicha, 100 kilos. Probably what I'll be opening on in just over a week's time, Ralph.
Of course, yes, you're
Yeah.
away to. Is it Lithuania?
Lithuania, yeah. Kaunas, Lithuania for the IPF World Open Bench Press Championships, not to be missed. Everything
try.
live screened and just stalled.
Good hold it.
Let's see what referee says.
I'll Julian Martin.
Well,
Only.
the laugh would be if the other two bomb and I get the world title with 100 kilos.
That
But
happened before.
I won't know whether to laugh, blush,
That's right.
or run away.
130 kilo for his second attempt.
Now Osmilovsky,
But he's loaded.
130 kilos in the 59 kilo class. And we aren't expecting any world or European record
No, I don't
attempts,
think
Ralph,
so.
because who operates in this class? Fedoshenko.
Absolutely.
And nobody here is
Yeah,
going to
touch
beat
his
any
records.
of Fedoshenko's
Yeah.
lifts. So we will not trouble the record statistics in the 59 kilo class.
That's a good lift.
Looks good.
Should be.
It's good lift.
Yes, 3 white lights.
Kirill Krot is the next lifter. With
Kirill Krot from Russia,
157.5 kilo.
157.5 in the 59 kilo class. Now he's gone up 7.5 kilos. Vizola's gone up 5. So if they're both successful, he'll close the gap
Unloaded.
by 2.5 kilos. Oh, that was strong.
Strong, yes.
We chose the same word there, Ralph.
Good lift.
Stereo commentary.
Yeah, you get to think alike, Martin.
167.
I pity you, Ralph. And next up we've got Hassan El Bagiti.
You need 3 good bench here to really at
Yeah.
least hopefully.
Well, showing his bench
push back.
press PB is 160.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't remember
I'm
seeing
just
him
wa-
benching 600.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, would it have been in the 74s?
What is the body weight now? 66. It could have been.
Let's see this first of all. Well, this is for another PB. No, just too much. Confession time for me, Ralph. I was confusing him with another French lifter who you probably remember well, Alphonse. Is
yes.
it Cuccacelli or
Yes.
something like that?
Yes, I know it is.
Yeah, that's who I was.
Yes, I couldn't quite remember seeing him.
No,
I know he's
you
a
were
good
right.
bencher,
You
but
were right,
that's
Ralph.
extremely good bencher, yeah. So
It was Alphonse I was thinking of, both in terms
But he's
of
loaded.
going over 200 and being our host in Hagendonge all these years ago. And this is Darius Vizola, 175 kilos on the bar. With his red and white Polish singlet, red and white shoes, white socks.
big year for Poland this year. They're hosting the World Games
Yes.
in July,
And
which
what
is
an
our.
event that should be.
It cannot be a tune into that. It's our Olympic Games.
Sadly, Viva won't be there. It'll be the
No,
host broadcaster,
host,
but
yeah.
I will be there bringing the powerlifting commentary and
Yeah.
something to really look forward to.
That's big drive.
Oh, strong again. Yes.
It's
Is that
And
you?
3 white lights while the
Yeah.
coach
Good.
walks away without even looking.
Yeah, he knows it.
That's
He
good.
knows it. Is this your first World Game, Marty? Or will be your first World
Yes,
Game?
it will be the last one, Calo, Colombia in 2013. I wasn't involved in the presentation of the sport.
Okay, I was there, and that was a great event. So,
Apparently there was 120,000 at the opening ceremony.
Oh, it was massive. It was massive. It's almost the same standard as the Olympic Games, just not as...
Just for the sports that aren't in the Olympics.
Not actually working towards the Olympics,
Now Signani, now this is the one blob of red from the first round. Just needs to put right what went wrong last time, and then everyone is safe. No, it's gone down again. Same thing again, Ralph. He's blocked it, but it's gone down. It's going to be blues, I'm afraid.
Yes, I can see the referee moving.
Yeah, all three blues. And if we watch the replay, you can see quite clearly why the referees did that. I don't think we're going to see the replay this time, but yeah, there was definite downward movement. And it's the same lift both times. He's strong enough to press it out, but he's got to focus on continuous movement.
All the way through.
You know, maybe he's taking breathing out, breathing in and breathing out again, and just needs to take a bigger breath, hold it longer and drive it through.
Well, you need to go back and look at this video and try and analyze what's going wrong and put it right for next time.
Meanwhile, this is Konstantin Danilov, the Russian, 187.5.
Yes, working through.
He's working well, yes, good bench press. 3 white lights for Danilov. And 2 more in the second round. Pisasale next. Oh, this is a big number, 195.
Yes, it is.
He's already in silver medal position with his opener of 187.5.
Personal best for him as well.
Yeah.
192 is his previous personal best.
This is a PB, and this would pretty much guarantee a silver medal.
Yeah.
Well, it will, because Danilov's gone 190 for his third.
Right.
So if Pisasale gets the 195, there's you can't change your third bench press.
No.
So there is no one who could overtake him. So this is Salvatore Pisasale lifting for a guaranteed silver medal. If he doesn't make this, Danilov could come past him in the third round. But if he does make this, it will be Italian silver in bench press. Oh, that's a good lift, and I think Italian silver it is. Yes, 3 white lights.
Done. Good
what a fantastic lift for Pisasale. His best ever bench press to get himself European silver against opposition from Russia, Poland, France and Czechia, as well as his fellow Italian. He will be delighted with that outcome.
I'm sure he will be.
Now, Gorkovsky,
a huge bench.
217.5 at a body weight of just under 66 kilos.
Everything must be tight, from the legs, feet, all the way through. Drive it through, get the arm locked. What a bench!
Wow! Oh, I think that's good all day long.
Oh yes, all day long.
3 white lights.
All day long, a great bench press.
Was that announced as a record?
I don't think it was. Let's have a look.
Maybe it was a personal best record.
Yeah, it could well have been.
That's the women's you've got there.
Okay, then maybe you haven't got the men's. I got the women's. Why have I got the women's?
Well, we'll check into that a little later. Actually, it's on the screen, Ralph, in
It's
the
on the screen?
66s. The European Open record, 217.5. Yeah, he's equaled the record, Ralph.
Oh, he's equal it, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why wouldn't have gone 2.8.
Well, it's gone to 20.5. Okay, let's watch this.
Well, that's to get the world record, Ralph.
It could be. Okay.
World record's 220.
Oh,
And that's Russo. Yeah, he's equaled the European record, as shown on the screen, with 217.5. And the current world record is 220 kilos. And he's going 220.5 for a new world record, third time out. Yeah, it says the European standard was 215.
Yeah, got it standing at 215.
Yeah.
I haven't got the world somewhere.
Well, the world record is showing on the screen
Okay, 220.
as in the 66s, yes,
Oh,
220.0.
Yep, you're right. I got it here.
So he has got the European record
Yes.
because the standard was 215.
Yeah.
Just too much for the
Just
Romanian.
drifted.
And with Gurkowski's third attempt, he will attempt to beat the world record of 220 kilos. Phenomenal numbers at this body weight.
Oh, dear.
140 kilos.
And we're just privileged to be up close and personal and
Absolute seat
see
close
these
together,
outstanding performances at first hand.
It's the European record that was actually 34 stones.
Oh.
Again, think about that.
Now this is
Think about your body
Osmailovsky,
weight, yeah.
140 kilos, 308 pounds.
I mean, these are some huge weight. But Marty, this is to show what the human body can do.
Absolutely.
If you train right and looked after, right diet, enough rest.
I think
Is
that's
it
locked
locked?
out, yes.
Yes.
See what referees say.
Yeah, I think rest is one of the key words, Ralph.
Yes.
Lost it 2-1.
Ah, yes.
And
I
they've
thought it
given
looks
him
a little
blues.
bit,
They've given him blues. Watch again. I said he needs to get off the stage.
yeah, you got 30 seconds actually to replace the bar. It's the jury's talking to him. He's asking
Yes, it went
question.
down. It did go down.
Yeah, I think it's the right call. The jury, chief of the jury, the president, Anna Wastrom, is going over to talk to them.
Wonder if
He's
they're
got,
going to
he
give him
said
another
something
lift.
to the jury, to the speakers.
We'll get a new second set attempt.
Okay. He's giving a new attempt. He's talking to the
At the end
computer
of the round.
secretary.
We saw downward movement.
Yeah, look at it.
The referees gave blue.
Kirill Krut from
Count
Russia,
up.
162.5 kilos.
Now Kirill Krut, third attempt, 162.5 kilos. We're in the 59 kilo class. He is in second place with his 157.5. He will not come near Vazola, but this would add another 5 kilos to his total. He just needs to try and hang on to Vazola as much as he can and hope for a great deadlift day, but Vazola is such a good deadlifter.
Oh, he is. It's complete powerlifter, isn't he? Good driving. I
That's
think he's
good.
got that. That should be good.
And it's
Yes, 3 white lights.
Yeah, he's got no weak point today.
No.
Yeah, 3 good lift.
Yeah,
That's
what I was going to say to you, Ralph, is
Yeah.
one of the key words you said is rest.
Yes.
The biggest issue I
Yes.
always have with lifters I coach is getting them not to do other training. We do 4 sessions a week, 2 bench, one light squat, heavy deadlift, and 1 light deadlift, heavy squat. That's enough.
Absolutely.
And but no extra sessions.
The bodies need to have the rest for it to grow. We always say to lifter, when does a baby grow? When he's sleeping and resting. And that's exactly the human body. You can train as much as you like.
I coach Duracell bunnies that can't stand still. And I hope they're not listening right now.
Yes, resting is the most important part. Train, action, reaction.
Yeah.
Talk about.
Hassan El Belghiti. 167.5 again. This would be a new lifetime best.
Yeah, you really have to work this one.
Oh,
it's
he's
going.
working. No. Oh,
right
what a shame.
top.
He seemed to have done
the hard work.
the hard work.
And then he just come back
Brave
down.
attempt. In actual fact, I think what was brave was opening 162.5
Yes.
when he couldn't do 5 kilos more. That's not what you'd recommend to anyone if you were coaching
Not
them,
at
was
all.
it?
Not at all. But
Now,
I'm not going to argue with him.
The
24
great man
years.
Vizzola,
Yep.
180 kilos on the bar, just shy of 400 pounds.
Look at opening 170, 180, 180. That's perfect.
170,
Step by
175, 180, yeah.
Yep. Build the total. Don't put yourself under any pressure. And like you said, Martin, many times, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. You start too high, you got nowhere to go.
Well, one of my good friends back home in Britain, Alan Hume, and greetings, Alan and Maxine, if you're watching this, opens really heavy and takes 2.5 kilo increases.
Yep.
And that's the way Alan has always done it, and no doubt it's the way he always will. If he wants 220, he'll open at 215, then 217 and a half, 220. And that's his way.
Drive the arm through.
Oh, wow. What a good bench press.
Let's see what referee say.
It was a very quick press command. I was almost worried. He pressed upward so quickly. Almost worried he'd beaten the command, but no, he hadn't. What a fight.
Yeah. Great
now,
benching.
Ralph, this is Signani. Now, he needs this to stay in the competition.
Yes.
Twice he's got blues. He's gone halfway up, let the bar go down, and then go up again. He's just got to find one continuous movement.
Yep.
And if he doesn't, he has gone.
Let's wish him luck. Well, you need to really concentrate. Make sure the bars get moving.
Come on, Nicola. One drive. Keep it
the
going.
bar moving.
Oh, yes, that's better. That's better.
Didn't stop.
Let's see.
3 white lights. Huge Italian sigh of relief, and Signani continues in the competition. Now Konstantin Danilov, 190 kilos on the bar for him. 30 years old, been competing since he was 15. Third place in the bench. This will not change that position, but of course it adds kilos to the total. And as we said, the battle between Danilov and Gorkovsky is going down to the last deadlift. The more they can lift here, the less they will need on the bar for their final deadlift.
That is great, Martin.
And remember, Gorkovsky is going for a new World Open record. Oh, that's good from Danilov.
And it's Godley.
It's 3 white lights.
Congratulations, Salvatore Pisasale.
And remember that after Pisasale and Gorkovsky, Osmilovsky will be retaking his third attempt before we end the session. And a reminder that after the next 3 lifts, there'll be a 20-minute break while the lifters warm up for deadlift. big lift for Pisisali, 200 kilos. He's never been here before. He is now. He has joined the 200 club. What a fantastic bench press. Gets it 2-1. Presumably for butt. Let's have a look at this again.
Try to beat the world record.
No, can't
no
see
butt,
his butt
no
moving.
feet.
Can't see there.
Not sure what that was for.
220.5
Oh, here we go,
Yes,
Ralph.
a world
This is a
record.
world record attempt in bench press. The current world record is 220 kilos. This is 220.5.
And based on his 217, you think this is on.
You have to. You don't want a commentator's curtain.
No, we would not say nothing, but I think it's...
Oh, this is
It's
a world
certainly possible.
record attempt for Mariusz Grotowski. And we wish him well. This is huge.
66 kilo lifter. 220.5 kilo. 34...
3 3/4 times body weight.
Yeah, 34.5 stone. Just over.
Here we
Huge
go.
weight.
Can he take the world record? Gets the touch.
He's going to have to
Works it
work
up.
it.
Oh, he is.
I tell you what,
It's
he's
going.
coming.
Oh, yes, he's locked that out. What do they say? 3 white lights and a new world record for Mariusz Grotowski of Poland.
Lifting.
And all our Polish friends will be dancing as they watch that wonderful lift from Grotowski. But we're not finished yet, Ralph. One more lift.
Yeah.
It's another Polish lift,
Tell
and it's
you what,
Paweł Ozmielowski retaking his third attempt in the 140 kilo class.
That was everything.
Oh, wow, what
Guts,
a battle.
determination.
Strength.
Refuse to quit.
Don't anyone say that was just a
Exactly.
shirt. That guy fought every inch of the way. What a wonderful, wonderful lift. It's a shame in a way that the session didn't end on that lift, but it has to be otherwise because the jury gives Ozmielowski another attempt. And perhaps after he's lifted, we can just think on a little bit more about what we've just seen from Grotowski.
He's asking for the bar to be taken, so he's not happy. He's got 1 minute to complete the lift, so
Well, he's
it's
got 20
okay.
seconds left.
Yeah, so he's within his time. Again, something is happening here because the jury is standing up. I mean, sorry, the referee is standing up and they say it's no lift.
Sorry, Paweł. This is the last.
I
Okay.
don't quite know what happens there. Well,
We'll try and find out. We can
it's
try
a
and find
slightly
out.
anticlimactic
Yeah, it
end
was.
to a superb session.
It was given-
Well, can we go back to
Yeah,
Grotowski?
absolutely,
Oh.
Martin. I mean, you sit at home and everyone do bench press in the gym. You've been to the gym and do bench press. Just put that in this context. That's 220 kilo for a guy with a body weight of 66 kilo.
Yeah.
Well,
65.91.
just under 66
It's
kilo.
absolutely
It's just
astounding.
incredible. Yeah.
Well, we hope you've all enjoyed that. That's the end of the bench press session. The lifters are now going away to warm up for the deadlift.
Yeah.
Please rejoin us in 20 minutes' time.
For the
It
finale.
promises to be explosive.
It's gonna
The
be.
battle between Grotowski and Danilov is going to go right to the last. And can Krut catch Vizola in the 59s?
That's the question.
Two superb contests await in 20 minutes' time. We'll take a short break. Don't go anywhere, and we'll see you back then.
Bye for now. I tried to find out what was that bad because I couldn't understand what's happening here. Couldn't.
and welcome back to Malaga, where you join us just before the beginning of the deadlift competition in the open men's 59 and 66 kilo classes here at the European Open Powerlifting Championships 2017. Well, we've had a great session so far, Ralph. Good battles and a wonderful world record from the Paul Mariusz Grotkowski. 220.5 kilos. And wow, what a buzz that's created in the auditorium. To be up close and personal, to see such a wonderful world record being broken after Alexander Rebet's efforts last night. It's just an honour and a privilege to be here, isn't it?
I agree.
This is Raicha from Romania, first out in the deadlift, 125 kilos.
And this is going to be the climax. This is where the medals are decided. I mean, some of them is clear cut, so how are we looking?
Well, we think Vazola is pretty much clear in the 59s. He's a class act of the field. But the Russians within 25 kilos of him, and you know, we've seen stranger things.
Absolutely.
The real battle, though, is going to be in the 66s.
Somebody make a big job.
Grotkowski and Danilov, the Russian, both get their opening deadlifts, they will be within 2.5 kilos of each other. Danilov will be 2.5 kilos ahead, and he is the lighter body weight.
So that's all to play for.
Yeah. Actually, he's not 2.5 kilos ahead. He's 2 kilos ahead.
Okay.
Because of the world record 0.5.
Of course it is.
So you know that 0.5 of a kilo in Grotkowski's favour could prove to be crucial.
Because under the IPF rule, the 0.5 carry forward to your total.
It does.
Before it never used to be.
This is Osmilovsky. Now let's get this lift in first. 190 for him.
Keep true. Yes.
That looks good. 3 white lights, and if you were watching earlier, you would have seen Osmilovsky given another lift by the jury, and we weren't sure at the time why it was given, Ralph, but it turns out that the bar had been misloaded and that's why the lift
give another attempt. And at the end he missed it anyway.
He missed it anyway, yeah.
So
now Corral Russo from Czechia in the 66 kilo class, 200 kilos on the bar.
Body's loading.
Yeah. I think the spotters did as mentioned, because they're doing a great job.
Absolutely.
Totally sense in the face, determination.
Just mentally preparing for the battle ahead.
Good lift.
Looks good. And the deadlift always is a battle, isn't it, Ralph? A battle with the bar.
A mind game.
Battle with your own mind. Can you overcome a weight that doesn't want to move off the floor? Can you force yourself to drive it through to the finish?
I always say to my lifter and myself when I used to be a lifter, don't think too much about it. Get to the bar, set it up, and let's go for it. Because once you sit there and think about it, the mind game starts to come into play. Your mind just say, this is too heavy, you can't do it. So
that's right.
Don't think about it.
Now this is Darius Vazola with an opening attempt of 210 kilos. This would give him 647.5 kilos.
Nice. Oh, yes.
Yes, that's good.
Solid opener.
That should be 3 white lights. Yes, it is. Now, Kroot, his opponent, is up next, and he's taking 215 kilos. So this will close the gap by 5 kilos. This would put Kroot on 622.5, 25 kilos behind.
Not impossible,
Not
not
difficult,
but,
particularly
yeah,
at this
guy's-
body weight.
You're talking about a world-class lifter.
But
yeah, it can
his
be hard.
PB is 250.5,
Yeah,
Ralph.
250.5, so,
He's opening
yeah,
215, so you know he's got 35 kilos to spare. You know, and maybe
it's not
possibly with a new
The bar is
PB.
loaded.
It's not all. I'm not just wanting to build up the tension. I'm just
No.
saying it's not all over. Don't assume that Vizzola, for all his talent, all his experience, all his ability, don't assume this is over. Did you see how easy that was?
Oh yes. But when your PB is 250, then
It should
215 should be a problem.
And that's 3 wide
And
lights.
it looks like a good deadlifter, doesn't it? Long
Well,
arms.
Vizzola's gone up 15. Be interesting to see what Kroot goes up by. It's going to have to be, what, 20, 22 and a half? At least if he wants to do anything meaningful to close the distance. In the meantime, we're into the 66s for the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deadlifts. First up is Salvatori Pisasale. Well, he's had a great day. His bench PB coming in was 192.5. It is now 200. He has joined the 200 bench club, and that will be a very, very good feeling. That looked easy.
Yes, that looks very
Interesting what Alexander Rubets was saying in an interview yesterday.
Yeah, I
Ralph.
didn't quite catch
When
it.
well, I asked him to explain the big improvement in his deadlift over last year, because he came in with a 317.5 deadlift PB and he lifted 355 yesterday.
Yes, you're
So
right.
my question was, how such a big improvement? And he said it changed technique and changed his grip, and he's gone from the opposing grip to the double overhand
Oh,
grip.
so the dog hook grip,
So
yeah, we call it,
he
yeah.
was saying his problem before was not the strength, it was holding onto
Holding
the
onto
bar,
the bar.
and he feels the double overhand grip is giving him a better grip, and that is allowing him to lift much more
there you
on
are.
the deadlift.
So even the world-class lifter, you're always looking for where you can improve.
Indeed. Oh, that's
Oh,
good from
yes.
Signani.
Oh, yes.
Easy lift.
And 3 wide lights. Well, Signani was so close to going out of the competition.
It was.
He only got through on his
Last-
third bench,
his last
and that
one.
was a battle.
Certainly was.
50 kilo. Danilo.
Now here is Grotkowski, fresh from his superb world bench press record. Oh, he must be buzzing. And this,
Confidence is way
this would
high.
put him to 755. But if Danilov gets his opener, puts him to 757.5, and he'd
dear.
actually be ahead of Grotkowski. So even even a world record in the bench press
Doesn't guarantee
might
you
not be enough to get the European
European
title.
title.
It's going to go to the last deadlift. That is for sure. That looks easy.
Needs good lift.
Yes.
Marius.
Gantz announces a good lift, 3 wide lights. And next up we've got Konstantin Danilov. He's going 257.5. And this would put him 2.5. I'm talking total now, not
Yes,
deadlift.
yes,
Ralph.
that's deadlift,
This would
yeah.
put Danilov 2.5 kilos ahead of Grotkowski if he makes the lift. Grotkowski currently sitting on 755.5. This would put Danilov to 757.5. But remember, it's not 2.5 kilos ahead, it's 2 kilos ahead. Because Grotkowski went the extra half kilo in claiming the world bench press record. So this to open up a 2 kilo margin over the pole. That's good.
It's a good lift.
Needs good lift.
And last up will be Hassan El Bagiti. He's opening on
Hassan El
285
Bagiti
kilos.
with 285
We think
kilo
he's
bar.
probably safe in third place. That big jump in the squat that
Yes,
proved
hurt him big
unsuccessful
time.
was
Yeah.
probably the undoing of him,
Yeah.
Ralph. Because otherwise, if he'd got that, he'd be on close. This
Right
would
in the
be
mix, yeah.
close to 740 rather than just over 720. But he will want to finish with as high a number as possible, and obviously he will want the deadlift gold as well.
If his deadlift goes well, you would think so, because he should normally pull well over 300.
Yeah, the target is just a little bit too far away, probably. But let's just enjoy the quality of El Belghiti's deadlifting.
Technique is perfect on deadlift. Hip in, slightly higher than the knees, and use the big muscle to drive. Hip to the bar, and that's
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah, perfect technique.
285
Let's
kilos.
see what referees say. Good lift.
Well, the European record is 313.
Yep.
I'm just wondering if that is that too far away from him or not. That was
Yeah,
certainly
that was very
a
good.
very good deadlift.
For the Romania.
Now we're into round two, and Racha, the Romanian, has put 140 kilos on the bar.
In fact, that is his own world record, its own European record.
Yeah, he
313.
holds the record at the moment.
Bar is loaded.
And this is the Romanian here for the experience. Not really up to the standard of the
It's
others in the
going
class.
though.
But by
I
his
think it's
own
finished.
standards, that's obviously a good lift.
Yes, it is.
And what we call a library deadlift, where it's
Good
lowered
lift.
like that. You'd never get any broken floors if everyone did that, Ralph.
That's it, Stu.
205
Or bent
kilos.
bars.
Second deadlift happened.
Yeah, that was a good fight. Osmilovsky up next. 205 kilos on the bar for him. And a reminder, we're still in the 59 kilo class. We'll jump to the 66s next for Russo, and then we'll be back with the 59s for the next two lifts. Well, Krut has only put 10 kilos on from his opener, Ralph. I think with that, he has effectively waved the white flag,
Yep.
accepted that he can't catch Vazola, and is just trying to make the best total that he can.
Yes, we can. Right to the hips. Drive the bar upwards.
No,
No.
seemed to give up. I think he probably lost balance backwards. Oh, I think he's injured
He's
himself.
holding it, he's
He's
holding
holding
his
his hip.
Corral Russo from Czechia.
Let's have a look there. Start to pull and then.
Yeah, he
just
felt
twist
something
to the
go. There
side.
was no fight there.
No.
Wasn't the fight you would normally expect from a powerlifter of his pedigree. Think something's tweaked, and in which case discretion is always the better part
Stop.
of valor for
Yeah.
the long term.
Then you take a lot quicker to heal. If you cause more damage to it, take 3 times
Indeed.
as long.
Bar is loaded.
Corral Russo, 15 kilos on the bar for the Czechia Masters 2 lifter, as he takes the weight up to 215 kilos.
Yep.
Oh, maximum effort there.
Yes.
Looks good. 3
Good
whites. Deadlift a much simpler discipline to referee, Ralph. No issues about butt up or anything else. No issues with depth.
From the floor to the...
Yeah, just stand up straight without the bar going down and without resting the bar in the way.
And the lift is complete.
And you'll get 3 white lights. Darius Vizzola, all but secure now as the European champion, with the Russians' conservative second deadlift. This would put him to 655.
Yep.
If the Russian makes his deadlift, he would go to 632. And you're not going to make up 22.5 kilos on one final pull. Unless the Russian thinks he can, and he's just trying to lull us into a false sense of security.
Yeah,
that's good. What a fighter Vizzola is.
And it's a good lift.
Yes, that's good.
Well done. Kirill Krut from Russia, 225 kilos.
Now Krut is going 225. So we say this would put him 632.5.
Yeah, 22.5
kilos behind.
Yeah, it's going to be you take a mighty pull.
Well, the only thing I'd say is Krut is the lighter, sorry.
So
Vizzola is going to lift first, and if Krut wants to do anything dramatic, I mean, his PB is 250, Ralph. He's going 225. I have a feeling the Russians have something up their sleeve. I think it's lulling the poles into a false sense of security, and then big jump for the last one. But I think they would only do the big jump after Vizzola's lifted.
And he's taking 222.5.
Yeah, I think there's games going on here.
Look at this one here.
There's a game of food here. Trust me, folks.
Yeah,
there is a game of food here.
Could be. Take a nice couple of 1 second.
And
wait
I don't
to
think the poles will fall for it for 1 minute.
Yeah.
As long as his nomination is 2.5 kilos more than the pole, he can do what he likes after the pole has lifted. But trust me, he's 22.5 kilos behind, but he's lifted 25 kilos less than his personal best in the second round. This is not over yet by any means. Meanwhile, Nicola Signani, 230 kilos for him. Just to say, the Romanian has passed in his third round attempt. He was right in his limit with a 140.
Yeah, there wasn't much more there, so what's the point? Been out again. Hit through.
No, it went down on his left.
Yeah, I thought he did.
Yeah, he's going to get blues, I would think, or reds.
Nothing happening with the referees.
He's got it 2-1.
Yeah,
watch this again.
I couldn't see nothing happening with the referees.
Watch this again, Ralph. Oh no, we didn't see it. Just before he got the down command, his left shoulder seemed to fall forward.
I thought that as well.
And of course, we didn't get the replay, so neither did the jury. Now, this is the other Italian, Pisasale, and he is going 230 kilos, just outside the medals, and that's where he's destined to remain. But winning the Italian battle against Signani quite comfortably.
Bodies loaded.
Looks a good overhead setup. Yeah. Reach the bar. Big drive, hip through.
Seems good.
Looks like in front.
Good. Let's see.
Good 3 white lights. Yeah, I'm looking back at the 59s.
Yep.
If the Russians are playing a game, they're continuing to play it. They've just gone up another 10 kilos.
Yeah, I see that. I think they can wait.
They're putting their guy in 15 kilos below his PB. They're not going to do that, are they?
Well, you don't know. They probably put it. They got 2 changes.
That's what I mean. That's not what they intend for him to lift. That's just to let the pole get his third lift out of the way, and then they'll know what they need to add it. Increase it by.
I think he may well have a go at this. I think because a 250 is his personal best. So why Why would you not have a go?
Yeah.
European title?
Well, he would need to put it up by 17.5 kilos.
Yeah.
Which is 252.5.
Was younger 2.5 kilo above his personal best?
To win the European title. You'd do that, wouldn't you?
He's driving.
Meanwhile, this is Gorkowski. Oh,
yep,
what a battle. Now, that could be vital in his battle with Danilov.
He got it.
Now, my problem with Gorkowski, Ralph, based upon that deadlift, I don't think there's much more there.
I think he's done his limit. That was his limit,
Yeah,
for sure.
now Danilov is coming 267.5 to match Gorkowski, and he is lighter body weight by 200 grams, a fifth of a kilo.
This could be a
But
this
effectively puts Danilov into the gold medal position overall on body weight. And I'm not sure that Gorkowski is anymore.
This could well be the European title if he gets this.
And if he gets it easily, I think
then
he can.
He's got one more attempt to go even further. But this could be a very important lift, this one.
No, did he finish that? He didn't seem to get the shoulders back.
Yes, no, some lights coming in.
No, well. Does that make things interesting?
Could well be.
Now, Hassan El Baghiti, he's going 295. Now, is he not going near the world record, or does he just want to make absolutely sure of the deadlift gold
for overall, for medals of some sort,
Yeah.
And you say it would be a bronze with it? It would be in for a bronze? And this?
And 41 years old El Baghiti. This is, in fact, his second year as a Masters 1.
Okay.
And my apologies for the earlier
Me too,
confusion.
I thought it was about 43, 44.
It's what's now known in the trade as doing a Richard Haywood. Hassan El Baghiti, 295 kilos. Far and away the heaviest deadlift of this session. No one else will get near him if he gets this.
This is a wonderful technique. If anyone out there want to learn how to do sumo deadlift, this is perfect. Toes pointing out, knees pointing out, drop the hips, use the inner thighs. The arms doing nothing. Arms must be totally straight. Hip through. Look at that.
Yeah,
perfect.
Wow.
It's
3 white lights. And we're into third rounds, Ralph. This is where it begins to hot up.
This is where it now begins to unwind. Where are we?
Well, Osmielovsky is first in 205. What I expect to happen, Ralph, I may be totally misreading this. What I expect to happen is that the Russians will let Vazola lift to 2.5. And depending on whether he gets it or not, they are just going to throw another 15, 20 kilos on the bar, whatever it takes to surpass his total.
From me, I could say, why not?
Yeah.
Even if he gets this, why not have a go at it?
Indeed. Well, it'll still be within range. If he needs 252.5, he's done 250.5. And if you got a 2K PB to take a European title, you're going to try for it, aren't you?
At least have a go.
So, are they playing games? Are the Poles aware of the games? Or am I simply seeing something that's not there?
Go out and get his 222.5. You can't do no more. I don't think you got much more there. Anyway, here we go. Overall third. He's working it.
Oh, what a battle by Osmielovsky.
I think he's got it.
Well, he missed that last time.
I think he's got it this time.
It's good this time. And he finishes on 555 kilos.
Very good total.
Now we've got Russo also on 220. And then we'll go back to the 59s for the next 2 lifts. Now the Russians will have very little time. They have to get a card in as soon as Vazola lifts, because
really ready to
Krut is the next lifter up.
Because once the bar is loaded, and you cannot change
Yeah.
it, so you have to get in straight away. But what we normally do is have the card,
ready.
almost ready to hand it straight away.
Now the bar is loaded.
But I might just be seeing something that's
It is
not
possible,
there, Ralph.
but,
But I'm saying what I would do if I
Look
was
at
the
his-
Russian coach.
Look at his personal best.
Yeah.
His personal best
Yeah.
there is 250. So why would he not have a go?
Exactly. I think they're just playing games with the small jumps, so the pole doesn't put more on the bar to get himself out of range.
217 though was a hard pull. So yes, I think he's got it. Well done. Yep.
Good lift for Russo,
Yes,
we think.
Well done. Finish with a good 220, I think. Yes.
Good lifting for Russo, finishes with 545. And remember, that's with a poverty bench because of a shoulder
Shoulder
injury.
injury, yes. A shoulder
Only did
problem.
92.5 in the bench and still does 545. Now, this is the battle.
He's
And as I
gonna
say,
need- he's gonna
is it a
need
battle or am I seeing something that's not actually there?
this. Well, what you gotta do is put the pressure on by really get this one and say to the Russian, no, go and beat me. So I'm sure they're aware of it.
Sometimes you're aware of it and there's nothing
Yes,
you
you
can
can do
do.
about it.
You're down the home straight, you're in the lead, someone's closing in on you and you just can't speed up anymore. And you just hang on
Yes.
and hope they slow down faster than you do.
It's gonna have to be maximum effort on this one. Really gonna have to pull for it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't
no,
thought
no,
he got
no.
much there.
Well,
I really didn't see. And I can
He's
tell
on
you what, I
655.
just see the Russian put a weight in.
Russians have to go another 12 and a half.
They just put a weight
They
in.
need to
just.
go 247.5
Let's see
to
what they
take the
put
gold.
in. Guess what? Guess what?
Ralph, I wasn't seeing things. I wasn't seeing things.
I see him standing by
Yeah.
the side, and as soon as he missed it,
And
he
now
walked straight
that
over.
changes the order, and it's
Yeah.
not the Russian left. There's two in the 66s first. It's Signani and Pisasale. And I'm kind of pleased with myself for spotting that tactic
Yeah,
early on in the process. Now
like
all
I
the
said-
Russian has got to do is deliver.
absolutely. It's well within his scope. He's done 250, and he's
0.5,
asking to
yeah.
do 247.5.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
3
I say
kilos below your PB to
Yeah.
win a European title.
Yeah.
If you were offered that before the first squat,
You're gonna
you'd take
take it.
that all day long, aren't
Take
you?
it
Bar
all.
is loaded.
What a
So,
fascinating
keep watching,
climax,
folks.
though.
There's excitement here.
It's gone down to the last deadlift
Yeah.
in both the 59s and the 66s. And let's see this first from Signani.
Yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Used to give him 3 good deadlift. Yes, I
Yes.
think he's got it as well.
Again, it's gone down on the left side a little
Little
bit.
bit. I think he'll get it. Yes,
Well, he's got it again. Well done, him. Look at that now.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally,
Pisasale
yeah.
from Italy.
It's almost he's slightly leaning to his left.
140 kilo.
Now, Salvatori Pisasale,
For the bronze deadlift medal.
240 kilos on the bar.
I think Hassan Elbigeti decided not to
Yes,
take a
he's
third.
passed his third.
I think so. Maybe he
He's
was only
he's got
saving
the
himself.
deadlift medal secure. He's
Yeah.
got no chance of catching
Anymore.
the other two. So
Can he be caught? He can't be caught for third.
no, he can't be
Well,
caught.
they sit there. Saved for no day.
Yeah, what hurt him was the jump in the squat.
Yeah, the squat hurt him, yeah, big time.
Salvatore.
In fairness, I don't think it's going to make any difference the way Grotkowski and Danilov have lifted. I think he was always going to be destined for third, but it would have been a much closer third.
Yeah.
And Pisasale, destined to finish fourth, ahead of his fellow Italian. No, just too much.
No lift.
3 more lifts, Ralph, and they are the 3 lifts that will
The
determine
time in the-
both the
in both
European
category.
titles.
In both categories.
3 lifters.
Next, we've got
Yeah,
Kirill
the first one
Krut.
coming up.
66 groups.
He's played a very, very cagey game all day long.
Krut from Russia.
Everyone thought Vizola was home and hosed. Maybe he is, and maybe he's not.
He is not.
deadlift in the 59 category.
Now, Kroot has got the gold medal in deadlift. That's the least of his concerns. This is to become the European champion. This is what all the training has been about for the last 6 months. And everything is distilled down into this one moment and this one lift.
This is to win it on body weight. It's tight in. He's gonna drive. He's gonna drive.
Going.
Yes.
Oh yes, he's
tell you
done
what.
it. And
Here
the Russians
goes the
celebrate.
European
And
champion.
what do the referees
He's
say?
got it. He's got it.
3 white lights, and Kroot has snatched the European
from
title
under his
away
nose.
from Bazzola at the death. What a stunning climax to the competition. And we go back to the 66 kilo class. Now, if there are no changes, currently there's 10 kilos between them. 765.5 to 757.5. But, well, if Danilov makes his... Sorry, it's Grotkowski first.
Yes, he's first. Good.
This is
Yeah.
for 768. And then Danilov will have to go 270.
Yep.
Now, are
Well-
we going to have a case twice in 5 minutes
Because
where
the
our
coach,
Russian...
the coach is standing by the
Yeah.
the speaker to put a poundage in.
Yeah,
But he
are we
thinks
going to have a
he needs
case
to win.
once again
It could
where
well be.
Russia snatches the
Two
title away
snatch.
from Poland?
To snatch.
This is Grotkowski. This is to set the big target. This is for 768. It's
Gotta
going.
work it. He's gonna have to finish it.
Oh, he
I
has.
think he
Rob.
has, you know.
He has.
An 8.
And we wait.
Yeah.
Yes. 3
He's done-
white lights
he's
for
done
Grotkowski.
everything that he
His
can.
day is done. Now the Russians will go up to 270,
Which is
bearing
what
in
they done.
mind he couldn't do 267.5
Yeah,
last time,
but
or
he
he chose not
Not to.
do it.
We'll find. This is a
Russia
game of psychology
has a
going
lift
on.
of 270
Yeah.
kilos to take the title.
What a climax.
Grotkowski is on 768. There is nothing more he can do. This
Sit on white.
lift of 270 would give Konstantin Danilov 770 kilos to win the title by 2 kilos. Here we go.
This is for the European title in the 66 kilo class.
What a battle. What an afternoon of lifting.
But it just. It's gonna take every effort he gets.
No, he needs to get it moving. He needs to drive.
Go
He's
in.
going. It's
Oh!
No, no.
No,
Did
I think I
he
got it.
get the down?
Let's see what
I
referee
think
says.
he may have got you now.
He did get it.
I thought he finished it.
Let's look
Did
at
he
it
not
again.
Look, did not look finished,
I
did
don't
you?
want to undermine this performance. I just didn't think it was.
No, he's got it.
Yeah, and he gets the down command, and he
Twice
is the
in two-
European champion. That
Twice
was
in-
just so
It's
fast.
too left.
Well, Ralph, what a spectacular
Wow,
end to a
unbelievable.
spectacular session. I see we're back to the Muppet Show on television. It's
But
time
this
to
is-
play the music.
This is
It's time to
powerlifting
light
at
the
its
lights.
absolute best.
Powerlifting at its
Really
absolute
is.
best, as you say, Ralph.
Two lifter.
Well,
going
the Russian
head to head,
tactics there.
and they take 2 gold medals away from the pole.
I mean, it was
Final
almost.
deadlift.
You know, the Russian misses his second in the
Yeah.
66s. The Russian is way behind in the 59s. But I think in the 59s particularly, they were playing games.
Yeah, 'cause he misses.
Possibly
he missed
in the 66s as well.
He missed 267.
Yeah, I missed
And I think
267.
you say maybe
and then
deliberately.
got 270. I wouldn't go so far as to say deliberately. I think
No,
he actually just
no.
leaned forward slightly, and
Right.
probably the power was there. But what a
But it-
conclusion! What
I mean, the
battles!
270 just blew it away.
And
didn't
how
it?
must the Poles be feeling to have 2
What can we
European
do?
titles ripped
Taken
away
away
from
from
them
it. With
with
the
the very
final-
last lift?
final
One on
deadlift.
body weight and one by 2 kilos.
Absolutely.
Any final thoughts, Ralph?
Matt, just say this is absolutely fantastic lifting for our sport. This is really top of the range. You will see this nowhere in any sport better.
Right.
We had two
Well,
lifter
join
fighting
us
to
again,
go.
folks, in 1 hour's time. We'll be back with the, where are we? The open women,
The women, I think.
47, 52 and 57 kilo classes. 14 lifters starts at 16:30 local time. Please stay with us for the victory ceremony. That will be picked up off the speaker feed. But Ralph and I will take a little break from the commentary booth. Please join us again in an hour's time
Bye
for
for now.
what promises to be a quite fascinating evening session of powerlifting. Until then, from Ralph and myself, bye for now.
the two persons that will be giving the medals. First place, Sandro Rossi, the EPF Vice President, and Mr. Arnold Waftrom from Norway, the EPF President. Thank you very much. Let's start with the deadlift, with the squat medals. The squat medalists. At third place, bronze medal goes to Paweł Ośmielowski from Poland, 220 kilos. Silver medal goes to Kirill Krut from Russia with 245 kilos. And the squat gold medalist, Dariusz Wola from Poland, 257.5 kilos. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Now the 59 bench press medalist. At third place, Paweł Ośmielowski from Poland, 130 kilos. The silver medalist, Kirill Krut from Russia, 162.5. And the gold medal goes to Dariusz Wola from Poland, 180 kilos. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Now the deadlift medals. At third place, Paweł Ośmielowski from Poland, 205 kilos. Bar. Second place for Dariusz Wola from Poland, also 217.5. And the gold medalist, Kirill Krut from Russia, 247.5 kilos. Congratulations. Thank you very much. And the total medalist. At third place, Paweł Ośmielowski from Poland, 555 kilos in total. Second place, Dariusz Wola from Poland, 655 kilos. And the 2017 gold medalist, Kirill Krut from Russia, 655 kilos, but less body weight. And now, please stand for the Russian national anthem. Thank you very much. Congratulations. It's time for the 66 category. The squat medalist. Third place goes to Hassan El Beghiti from France, 275 kilo. Silver medalist Mariusz Grotkowski from Poland, 285 kilo. And the first place goes to Russia, Konstantin Danilov, 310 kilo. Congratulations. Thank you very much. The bench press medalist. Third place goes to Konstantin Danilov from Russia, 190 kilo. The silver medalist Salvatore Pisasale from Italy, 200 kilo. And the bench press gold medalist Mariusz Grotkowski from Poland, 220.5 kilo and a new world record. Congratulations. Thank you very much. The deadlift medalist. Third place goes to Poland, Mariusz Grotkowski, 262.5 kilo. Second place goes to Konstantin Danilov from Russia, 270 kilo. And the gold medalist, Hassan El Beghiti from France, 295 kilo in bar. Congratulations. Thank you very much. It's time for the total medalist. At third place, Hassan El Beghiti from France, 732.5 kilo. The silver medalist, Mariusz Grotkowski from Poland, 768 kilo. And the 2017 gold medalist, Konstantin Danilov from Russia, 770 kilo. Congratulations, you three. And now, please, stand for the national Russian anthem. Thank you very much, and congratulations.